Did you just upgrade to new hearing aids? Maybe you just got your first ever hearing aids and you're wondering, are these working the way that they should? Am I getting the best out of them? In this video, I'm covering 7 clear signs that your new hearing aids are actually working well for you. And also, what to do if something is not quite right. Everything is based on my own personal experience of wearing hearing aids for the past 15 years on daily basis. And by the way, if these are your first ever hearing aids, then be prepared. The first time you flush the toilet, it will sound like you're right next to the Niagara Falls. And this is absolutely normal. Your brain just needs some time to adjust, and after that, everything is going to be okay. I'm Guy, and I'm a hearing health coach. I've been managing severe hearing loss and severe tinnitus for the past 15 years. I'm now using all my experience and all my knowledge to help people just like us, either selecting the best hearing aids or managing their tinnitus symptoms. Number one is that your hearing aids must be comfortable and fit well all day long. Your hearing aids must be comfortable for you to wear. They should not cause pain in your ear canals, and they should fit pretty snugly inside. If the hearing aids physically bother your ear canal, you will just end up taking them out, and this is a really fast track to failure. You can try different sizes and different styles of domes. You want to make sure that the hearing aids feel snug in your ear and feel comfortable. If your hearing loss is complex, meaning that you have other things to consider other than just hearing loss, or if your hearing loss is severe or profound, you can also consider custom ear molds. They are custom to your ear canal and they tend to fit much better. If you're new to hearing aids, make sure that you're inserting them correctly, because if you're not, they will feel uncomfortable and cause you pain. Lastly, don't be afraid to consider different types of hearing aids. So let's say that you started with in the canal hearing aids that sits literally inside your canal. And after using them for a few days, you find that they cause you pain or discomfort in your ear canal. In this case, it might be time to consider a different style of hearing aid altogether. The hearing aids have features that you actually need. It's really easy to get distracted by technical specs or different features that sound really cool. But what really matters is that the features that they have support your lifestyle on daily basis. Whether it's Bluetooth to answer phone calls and stream them straight into your hearing aids, rechargeability for convenience and not having to use disposable batteries, or directional microphones and AI support to give you the best speech clarity. If you find that this is not the case, then sit down for a few minutes and make a list of how you're using your hearing aids, what kind of situations you see yourself in, and what kind of features you would need from your hearing aids to be successful. Since most hearing aids these days come with a trial, it's really recommended that you go back, return them, and get the hearing aids that will work best for you. Another option is to use my free consultation time and have someone like me go through your list and make sure that we choose the best hearing aids for you. If you're interested, you can check the video description below and you will find there a link where you can directly schedule time with me that works for your schedule as well. You got these new hearing aids because you are trying to overcome challenges in specific situations. These new hearing aids must work well in those situations. Whether it's a noisy restaurant, clearly understand people on the phone, or being part of a conversation that has multiple people in it. If you find that this is not the case, you might need to switch from the automatic program into a more specialized program for different situations. This is normal, and you can further adjust those programs to fit the situations that you're in. So, for example, even if I have a restaurant program that I'm using in a restaurant setting, I can further adjust how the hearing aids are handling noise and speech around me. So, if you find that the hearing aids are not working well for you in specific situations, take the time and try to adjust the default programs to work best for you. If you tried everything you can and the performance is still not where it's supposed to be, then you might need to go back to your audiologist to help you better tune the hearing aids so they will work well for you in those situations. If your hearing aids are over-the-counter hearing aids, make sure that you check all the features and all the settings until you exhausted all your options. Over-the-counter hearing aids these days do come with many settings and different options, so you should be successful. If not, just a reminder that I'm here to help. We just talked about using different programs to fit your needs, but at the same time, you don't need 10 programs. That is probably going to just confuse you and not allow you to switch quickly to the program that you need in different situations. So, really, what you want to aim for is 3 to 5 programs that really work well for all the situations that you need. Now, it's definitely normal that during the first few weeks with the hearing aids, you're going to have maybe 8 programs and you're going to be testing different situations and different settings, and that's okay. What I'm talking about is after that period, aim to have 3 to 5 programs that can cover all the situations. If you prefer not to use your phone in front of other people to switch between programs, don't forget that many hearing aids these days will allow you to switch programs using the buttons on them. Another option is to use those small remotes that you can get for your hearing aids and change the volume and programs from your hand without anybody even seeing that. You feel less stressed or socially anxious. If these new hearing aids are doing their job well, you should feel more confident in social situations and you should not feel exhausted after. If this is not the case, there could be a few reasons for that. If sounds and speech around you don't sound natural to you or don't sound normal, then your audiologist or you with your over the counter hearing aid application must make some adjustments to make them work better for you. What I found to be working really well for most people is to make a list of all the situations or all the environments where they are feeling challenged. And next to each one of those, add a little bit of description of what was the challenge. Your audiologist can look at that and make the necessary adjustments so then you can be more successful in those situations. If you are using over the counter hearing aids, you might need to adjust things like the volume or the situation or frequency focus. Many hearing aids will allow you to adjust the hearing aid for the situation that you're in. Things like speech clarity, comfort, or other presets. In addition, many of them will give you this equalizer control to focus on the frequencies that you need in that situation. This works well for over-the-counter hearing aids that support this control to focus on the right sounds that you need in that moment. If you tried everything but you're still struggling with speech clarity, then you should watch the auditory training video I did some time ago that will help you train your brain to actually be more successful in noisy situations. Your hearing aid is part of the equation, but your brain is the second part of that equation. It could be that you just need more practice to be more successful when speech clarity is the focus. You should be comfortable making all the basic adjustments that I've been covering so far in this video. If your hearing aids app is hard to understand or hard to use, this is really important for your success. Most prescription hearing aids apps are pretty good and pretty user friendly, but some of the over the counter hearing aids apps are not that great. So just make sure that the app is really easy to follow and easy to use. Don't forget that you may be able to find really useful tutorial for the app on YouTube. An example for that is the tutorial that I actually did for the Phonak app hearing aids. Beyond the first few weeks, you really should be wearing the hearing aids minimum 8 to 12 hours a day. This is absolutely the best sign for success. If you're wearing them most of the day, it means that the hearing aids are comfortable physically in your ears, that the sound that they produce is comfortable for you, and your brain is adjusting well. So if this is true for you, you're good to go. If this is not the case, you must track down why you are not doing that so you can identify and pinpoint the issues. Are the hearing aids not comfortable in your ears? Is the sound that they produce make you go like this sometimes? Or maybe you're not comfortable using the app and adjusting the hearing aids to different situations. Either way, you must identify the issue and address it based on the way I showed in the previous sections. If it's just you trying to get used to wearing the hearing aids, then just build gradually. just to increase the number of hours that you use them each day over some time. Remember that the hearing aids are an important tool to support your health and your communication success with other people. So now you have 7 really clear signs to know if your hearing aids are working well for you. If there is something that I can really recommend to you, is don't settle. Take the time to try different adjustments, try different settings until the hearing aids deliver the performance that you deserve. If you need help picking up your next hearing aids or you just want second opinion, remember use the link in the description below to schedule a free consultation with me and I will help you to the best of my ability. Now you're ready to watch my 2025 top pick for prescription hearing aids. You can watch that video right here. And if you're looking for over-the-counter hearing aids, make sure to watch my 2025 top picks for over-the-counter hearing aids over here. I'll see you over there.